So what's going on, fellas? My name's James IZ, of course, and for today's video I saw this pop up on my recommended page on YouTube.
No, I'm not to mess around.
I'll give you my ID. Sir, this is...
Alright, so this... okay. Some dude speeding off. You know, bro, this looks like a... You know, I feel like this video is gonna be like an episode of Cops. Have you ever seen Cops before? Like, that's what this video basically is. Well, I say that, but only 20 seconds in.
Patrolling the area in Carrollton, TX, bike officers notice a group engaging in an activity that wasn't exactly...
This is exactly like Cops. Police footage or a body cam footage of cops and different scenarios and situations. That's what this is. Now, do I have a problem with that? No, actually, I do. I find it entertaining.
Legal in the state of Texas, drinking alcohol in a public park. A single suspect's choice sends shockwaves through the calm because what he does next is mind-boggling.
Hey, bro. Stand back against the car for me, sir.
I had no clue why he was getting into his vehicle. I hear it fire up.
What's this guy doing? What are you doing?
This guy's about to hit me and run me over.
Okay, wait. So they're interviewing the cops themselves?
Well, accelerating their vehicle toward the officer is a dumb decision. In a heartbeat,
Okay, so two dudes are hanging out inside at a public park and what, like they look suspicious and they... You know what, that's very questionable. I mean, well, that too, and then the guy also did hop into his car and drive away, so... Yeah, now you're gonna be put in handcuffs. I mean, so
kick into high gear, and as the suspect hurtles toward him in the car, the officer has no choice but to get out of the way. The officer cannot continue the chase, but his buddy, Officer Deal, can. With lights flashing and sirens blaring, Officer Dial is coming for the bad guys.
What's this guy doing? What are you doing? Stop!
And I'm thinking, I'm about to get run over and I'm about to get squished by this car. I know I'm not going to catch him on foot, but I know that my radio is...
Okay, like, didn't the narrator just explain what was going on? I don't need the explanation from you, too. I'm not retarded.
Seems like saving innocent lives is not going to be easy. Dispatch becomes crucial in the pursuit of truth as they piece together the puzzle, tracking the suspect's movements and narrowing down their next move by looking up his address. Will they catch the fugitive before he slips through their fingers?
I'm really worried that he's trying to lure Officer Dial into an area that the officer might not be as familiar with. There's a lot of home field advantage for a suspect when the officer does.
Alright, yeah, so like she's giving like the playback, you know, like the you know, like the play-by-play playback. Oh, what the fuck did I just say? Yeah, so she's giving like the play-by-play a playback like it's a game of football or like some bullshit. I don't really know what she's even chatting about. Shouldn't the cops know? Okay, so wasn't the cop already just driving around like in the area, like in the first place?
Officer Dial's heart sinks as he uncovers a heartbreaking truth. A helpless infant, mere months old, trapped in the back seat of the suspect's car. The reality of the situation hits hard as the officer realizes what could have happened in case of any accident, or even if there was an attempt to pit maneuver the suspect's vehicle.
That's crazy that like you as a man like ditch the car with your baby in it or someone else's baby. I don't know whose child that is. Hopefully it's not his because he just ditches the car and hops the fence just to get away from the cops and leaves the baby behind. You know, there's like a certain place that's called hell, and that's where you belong.
He goes down, then he takes off running. I walk up to the Civic. I'm gonna look for weapons. I'm gonna look for guns. I'm gonna look for knives. I'm gonna look for bullets. Because there's still gonna be officers chasing this guy.
That's right. I chase after that man and put that bag in handcuffs.
Any information that I can get that's gonna help them.
Fuck, I love being a cop. You know, bro, I swear, like, I can never be a cop. Why? Because I would kill someone.
The alarm. Police swarm the coffee shop, trapping the suspect inside.
With
nowhere to turn and no place to escape, the suspect accepts defeat and reluctantly opens the door.
There we go.
He is swiftly subdued and handcuffed.
You thought that you could hide inside the coffee shop? piece of shit.
On the quiet night of July 3rd, 2016 in Shepherdsville, Officer Rocco Besedniak was on his routine patrol.
Dude, this happened in the summer of 2016. Like, dude, do you remember the summer of 2016? Like, that was so much fun, right? Like, do you remember all of the good times that you had in the summer of 2016, bro? Like, do you remember all of it, bro? The summer of 2016? Do you remember?
He spotted a suspicious vehicle pulling into a gas station. Acting swiftly, the vigilant officer ran the vehicle's license plate, and his suspicions were confirmed. The driver had a suspended license. It's not looking good for the driver.
I was patrolling over in the 44 West area of Shepherdsville because it's an area known for drug activity, and I noticed a vehicle pulled into the gas station.
Seeing that, Officer Besedniak approached the vehicle and confronted the woman behind the wheel. She feigned shock and ignorance about the suspended license, leaving the officer to wonder if she was telling the truth. But before he could delve further, he noticed another person in the car, a man seated on the passenger side whose license is also apparently suspended.
You're suspended?
No.
Yeah. Do you have ID or anything? Or does he have a license?
Yeah.
Okay. What's wrong, man? You got a license?
Okay, she seems like a dopehead.
The woman's behavior raised suspicion. She seemed unusually anxious, hinting that there was definitely something fishy going on.
Like I said, she's probably a dopehead.
His suspect is proven right as Officer Jack struck gold when he uncovered multiple warrants against the woman. This explains her nervous demeanor, realizing she was caught.
So I'm almost 10 minutes into this video here, and if you didn't read the title of it when like I showed you it, are you even paying attention like in the first place, dipshit? So the title reads as when evil people realize they've been caught on body cam. I got duped. I got thumbnailed and clickbaited, damn it.
The woman made a sudden, desperate attempt to flee. No one could have anticipated what happens next.
I started running their information, and it showed that Tara Litzy had several felony warrants for felony assault, fleeing from police, burglaries.
She got like 3 felony 1085s. Come out. No, just come out.
In a shocking turn, the woman sped off, dragging Officer...
Drag them out of the car, throw them onto the ground, and put them in handcuffs. That's what the dirtbag deserves.
Besedniak and driving over his leg. What began as a routine...
Oh my God, she done drove over the officer's leg like that, bro. What?
Traffic stop escalated into a grave assault on a police officer. If apprehended, she will face a lengthy prison sentence. Yeah! Determined to bring her to justice, Officer Besedniak disregarded his injury and swiftly pursued the fleeing suspect.
Fucking walk that shit off. That's what I like to hear. Fuck, I love the men in blue. Shit.
She dragged me, the bottom half of my body dragged on the blacktop. She made a right-hand turn, which caused me to roll out of the vehicle. I hit the curb with my neck, and she ran over my leg.
Get him, felony assault.
I don't think that's the right decision. As expected, once the adrenaline subsided, Officer Besedniak felt the effects of the brutal assault. His neck was throbbing from hitting the curb, and the pain from being run over forced him to stop. Despite his resilience,
he
recognized
just
the need
pop in a Percocet and walk that shit off, nigga.
For immediate medical attention and wisely called for backup.
34 ran me over with their car. Not giving any directions.
I went for about a mile and a half down the road, and at that time, my neck and my back started tightening up and hurting.
430 to 431.
The fact that he just said that like his neck and his back and his pussy and his crack, bro, just pop in a perky and put a tampon in and get the fuck over it, nigga.
431 Rio.
Real shit.
If you're canceling here at Bull Lake Baptist, go and start me a squad check.
Thankfully, the help has arrived. However, the suspect gained a head start, and Officer Besedniak's condition hindered the pursuit. Concerned officers also stopped to assist him. They knew that his well-being took precedence. Fortunately, the suspect's identity was known, so her fate was already sealed.
I went for about a mile and a half down the road.
Dude, I'm so bored already. Anyways, fellas, I don't know what to make of this video besides... Yeah, so you can go ahead and check out their channel called Crime Explained, and I think that's like a channel that's funded by like some sort of production company or something, because has like the full-on interviews with like the cops and like the officers and everything. So it's definitely like a production behind it. I don't know, but check out their channel. And yeah, basically it's just copying Cops, if like that makes sense. If you've ever seen Cops before, or if you grew up watching Cops, that's what that was. So fellas, I'm out of here. Bye.